So, what does it really mean to be a hero when pretty much everyone sees you as a monster? Today, we're jumping right into the origin of one of the most famous ninjas ever, a story about being an outcast, getting rejected, and the incredible will of a kid who has a literal demon sealed inside of him.
You know, every legend has a starting point, right? And this one, well, it kicks off with an absolute catastrophe. Imagine this unstoppable force of nature, this giant demon fox just tearing the Hidden Leaf village apart. In a final desperate move, the village leader, the fourth Hokage, sacrifices his own life to seal the beast away. That one act casts a shadow over everything that's about to happen.
So the village was saved, but the monster, it wasn't destroyed. It was imprisoned inside a brand new baby. A child became a living cage. And that one act of desperation, well, that's where our story really, truly begins.
Okay, so meet Naruto Uzumaki. Now, to most people, he's just this loudmouth prankster, always painting on monuments, causing a ton of trouble. But really, it's not just about mischief. It's this desperate cry for attention from a kid who is just so lonely. He's an orphan, and he's totally shunned by everyone for a reason he can't even begin to understand.
And this is where you really see the huge disconnect. In the eyes of the village, he's a pest, a total failure, or even worse, they see him as the demon fox itself. But inside his own head, Naruto is clinging to this one single burning ambition. He's gonna be the Hokage, the greatest ninja ever, so that finally, everyone will have to acknowledge him.
But that huge dream is about to smack right into a serious reality check at the Ninja Academy. Yeah, for all his big talk, Naruto really struggles with the basics. He's pretty much at the bottom of his class, and his entire future is riding on passing this one last, super important exam.
And what's the test? The clone jutsu. It's a foundational technique. You just create an illusion of yourself. It should be simple, right? A basic skill for any ninja. But for Naruto, it's his absolute worst technique. He just can't do it. And the result is just crushing. While all the other kids are celebrating with their families, proudly showing off their new ninja headbands, Naruto is just sitting all alone on a swing. He's the only one who failed, and his dream suddenly feels a million miles away.
But then, just when things look completely hopeless, a little glimmer appears. One of his teachers, a guy named Mizuki, comes up to him, and he tells Naruto that, hey, there's another way, a secret path to graduation, but only for those who are really determined. So here's Mizuki's plan, and it is seriously manipulative. He finds Naruto at his absolute lowest and just preys on that desperation. This so-called secret test, it's a complete setup. The mission? Steal the village's most sacred and dangerous artifact, the Forbidden Scroll of Sealing.
And Naruto, believing this is his only shot, actually pulls it off. He snags the scroll, and while he's hiding out in the forest, he manages to learn the very first technique written inside. And the irony is just wow. It's an insanely advanced version of the exact technique he failed, the multi-shadow clone jutsu, which creates real, solid clones.
So as Naruto's practicing, his other instructor, Iruka, finds him. But he's not angry, he's just worried. Before they can really talk though, Mizuki shows up, and that whole friendly teacher act, it just shatters, and we see him for what he is, a traitor.
And then Mizuki just drops the bombshell. He spills the secret that has defined Naruto's entire life, the one thing that explains everything. He tells him, you're the container for the nine-tailed fox. And then, just to twist the knife, he tells him it's the same monster that murdered Iruka's parents right in front of him.
In this moment of absolute devastation, something amazing happens. Iruka, who has every reason in the world to hate that monster, literally throws himself in front of Naruto to protect him. He yells back at Mizuki, not denying the fox, but acknowledging the boy. For the very first time in his life, someone sees past the monster and defends Naruto Uzumaki.
And that validation, that one act of kindness, it just fuels Naruto. He unleashes that forbidden jutsu he just learned. Not one clone, not two, but hundreds. He completely overwhelms Mizuki, protecting the first person who ever truly believed in him.
So, with Mizuki down, Iruka does something that changes Naruto's life forever. He takes off his own headband and puts it on Naruto's head. He passed. He graduated. In a single night, Naruto went from being this lonely failure to a real ninja of the Hidden Leaf village.
Alright, so what's next for our brand new ninja? Well, graduates get sorted into 3-person teams, genin squads, to start their real training. And Naruto, he gets placed on a team that seems Let's just say it seems intentionally unbalanced.
So here it is, Team 7. You've got Naruto, the class clown and dead last. Then you have his total opposite, Sasuke Uchiha, the brooding prodigy at the top of the class. And rounding out the team is Sakura Haruno, a really smart kunoichi who, at this point, is mostly just obsessed with Sasuke. It is a team built on rivalry and friction from day one. I mean, it's a recipe for total disaster. Or, maybe just maybe, something legendary.
And the one leading this chaotic group? Their new sensei, Kakashi Hatatake. He's a legendary elite ninja known for his skill, his mysterious masked face, and, oh yeah, for being chronically, ridiculously late for everything.
Kakashi pretty much immediately tells them their graduation meant nothing. To truly become ninja, they have to pass his test. The goal? Steal 2 little bells from him before noon. Here's the catch though. There are 3 of them, and only 2 bells. If you fail, you get no lunch and you're sent straight back to the academy. Oh, and almost no one has ever passed his test. Ever.
So Naruto is no longer an outcast. He's part of a team. His real journey is just getting started. The challenges he's facing now aren't just about getting stronger. They're about earning the trust of his new teammates and this super demanding new teacher. And that's where we're ending this explainer. But the story is just getting started, leaving us with that one big question. A team is formed, but can a monster, a prodigy, and a fan ever truly become one?